It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, this is Golden Axe. You know, I'd forgotten what I'd loaded. Ha! On the Commodore Amiga. So, I'm not actually a fan of Golden Axe, but I know a lot of people are, so we'll give it a go. Can we move? Wow, what? So he just died at my feet and I nicked his sword. Alright. I wasn't paying attention at the loading screen. Is this another of those dodgy Activision conversions? They seem to do a lot of Sega games. Okay, my second button actually works. It was a waste of that, but whatever. It's nice to know that it actually does something. Come on. Let's go. To be fair, this is not as bad as some of those other conversions of Sega games. It's the fact that it works with two buttons instead of just one. Hello, little geezer. Give me your goodies and more if we can get them. Yeah, kick him in the knackers, or in the head actually at that height. What's that little? What? Where? Who? What? Hello. Woman on a weird thing. Smack him. Alright, can we get onto the weird thing? It's a strange looking thing. I mean, it's obviously got a scorpion tail, but it's like... it's got a beak. Some kind of... How do I get on it? There's how we get on it. Oh, well that didn't last long. Now he's got it. Pass. Oh, it jumps. Cool. We're riding a budgie scorpion. Can you imagine these things in the real world? Just, I like the idea of going down Worksop High Street on one of these. How do you jump? I want to jump. Oh, that's the pause. We have a pause button. I didn't want to do that. Stupid Steve. Well. Hello. Give me that. Let's have some more, please. Give me... Oh, come here, you little bastards. Don't go up there where I can't reach you. There, give me that. I don't know what they are. Get here. Come here and let me clobber you with my thing. I can't reach him. Oh, that's just tedious. You know, I never actually played this in the arcades. I think my opinion of it's been coloured by the magazines of the day, and I do find that back in the day I put a lot of weight or believed what the magazine said. If they said something was good, I came to believe it was good or not, based on what they said. And the magazines weren't especially kind about this game, be it on the Mega Drive, which is what I was reading about, or even the arcades in fact. And so I came to think, yeah, that game's not very good. So I didn't buy it, I didn't play it. I just dismissed it as a bit meh, and that was that. So when I eventually did come to play it, I already had like a preconception, and it is really hard to overcome that. And I find that with a lot of games. Sometimes I play it and I realise, hold on, they didn't know what they were talking about, this is good. But it's a hard thing to do. You kind of... These days, with the nature of our media, I mean, there is so much propaganda, and I see it now where I didn't see it back then. And I mean, well, obviously it wasn't propaganda, but sometimes journalists don't know what they're talking about, and sometimes they're not really a journalist at all. They're just a kid who's getting paid peanuts to write for a magazine that's being done on the cheap. But you know, it's hard to not be influenced by what you read, especially when you're young, which I was. Well, relatively young. I was probably about 20 actually, which isn't that young, but I was still not as cynical as I am today. Yeah, what do I think of it now? Looking at it with, not looking at it with fresh eyes, but trying not to be trying to discount my preconceptions. I think actually for an Amiga game, this is not bad. For an Amiga conversion of a Sega game, this is this could be a lot worse. I have played some conversions of like Mega Drive games that have been ported to the Amiga, and they have been shoddy. Save the little children, don't chop their heads off. And this is actually pretty decent, I think. It's not a bad conversion at all. Certainly the graphics on this level, I think, are these backgrounds are pretty decent. The sprites are, well, they're not bad. Oh, dragon. Get up, you fool. Oh. Ass. I'm not liking the dragon breath. I mean, he just drank. Ah, bugger. Too much coffee in the morning, that's what that is. Get off. I want the dragon. Get on the dragon. Yay! Oh, you bitch. I'm not into calling women bitches as a rule, but when they've just hit me on the head with an axe, I think I allow myself. Oh, come here, little thing. Yeah, kick him in the face. And again. More? Oh, that's not... Yeah. Can I have more? Come. Oh, bug here then. I don't know what those things do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't know what they do. I ain't got a clue. Maybe they're that funny big... The other button. He's going to hit me with a bunch of grapes. Yay. Or he's in a beehive on a stick. That well-known, refreshing snack. I mean, everyone should have a beehive on a stick on a Saturday morning, afternoon, whatever the time is. I ain't got a clue. Do you know, I was cleaning out our, this is bee related. I was cleaning out our shed because we're going to demolish the shed. I say we, I mean I, more children. Demolish the shed and have a summer house put in the garden. But anyway, I was clearing out the shed only to discover a nest. Bumblebees. They don't build your classic bee's nest kind of thing that looks like, I don't know, some kind of organic rugby ball or something. They were in a box. It was a cardboard box that had a paddling pool in it, and they built a nest in there. And it was like the more I cleared the rubbish out of the shed, the more bees I encountered. And I'm just so glad that bumblebees are fairly placid. If that had been a wasp's nest, I think I would have been in trouble. But it was a problem because it meant, well, I can't move my or demolish this shed. I found a solution. I got a big plastic swing bin, which I placed over the box and was able to grip the box with it in this bin. Oh, chicken. And I picked it up and I moved it. And I put it, we got another bin, like a big dustbin sized bin in the garden, in a shady area with nothing in it. And I was able to take this bin and put it into that bin and basically leave the bin on top of the box of bees and put it in the other bin, and they're able to get in and out of there, and it's a shady place. It's not going to fill with water when it rains. It's sheltered. Basically, solution. Bees nest moved. Bees doing quite nicely in there now. We still get the odd one or two keep coming back into the shed looking for their nest, because they'll be following the pheromones and it'll be full of bee pheromones in there. But yeah, the ones that have accepted their new location seem to be doing fine. There's quite a lot of bee activity. All of that because this guy's got a bee's nest on a stick. I mean, all of that conversation, not the oh God. Where am, oh there I am, I lost myself. But I have to say, for a couple of days after doing that, all I could hear in my head was like buzzing. It's a scary thing. I mean, bumblebees, thankfully, they bite, they don't have a stinger, so there's none of that. If you get stung, you've got to find the thing and pull it out and crap, which is, you can go into like toxic shock and whatnot if you don't pull the stinger out, but bumblebees don't do that, thankfully. How do I get up there? I want to get up there, me man won't jump. Come on now. Up! Okay, thank you. Oh, this is going to be crap. Yeah, I don't know how to make him jump. But it ain't like that. Game over. Alright. They need to sort out the up to jump thing, because up doesn't make him go. Doesn't make him jump, it just makes him walk back into the screen. Maybe you have to double tap it. I don't know, but it wasn't working for me. I died. But that isn't a bad... I mean, apart from the whole how do you make him jump thing, that's not a bad version. I wonder if this was actually converted by Sega and not Activision, because there is no Activision logo there, and Activision do crappy conversions of Sega games on the Amiga. That was pretty decent. I will shut up now. I'm just reading all of this. I was never aware of the backstory, I never really cared, but there it is. Going now. Thank you for watching.
You there, peasant! See that subscribe button? Be a good pleb and just click it. There's a good... oik.